welcome to Geeking Out with MellyMel. I'm Melissa. Today I have a crystal video for you guys. Today we'll be talking about crystals to celebrate the Yule season and winter solstice. Stay tuned. Alrighty guys, so like I said in the intro, today we'll be talking about crystals to celebrate the Yule season and the winter solstice and just the holidays. Now for this, I did some research as usual. I used different sources for this. For example, the Crystal Bible by Judy Hall. I also used some infographics by Eclectic Chart, which is Charlotte Wild on Instagram. She's actually coming out with a book next year, so keep an eye out for that. I also use infographics from the Crystal Bar. I also use infographics by Lindsay Squire as well. And the rest is just really based on my overall experience with these crystals. Now, of course, I am not an expert. I am a beginner. I am still learning. Everything I'll be talking about today just based on my experiences, my research, and my opinions. Of course, if you don't feel well, please go to a doctor first, and then you can use your crystals to aid yourself as well. So now that we have the little disclaimer, let's get started. Now, based on my research, I picked crystals that would be great for the Yule season. So first crystal on the list is Snowflake Obsidian. Snowflake Obsidian is a stone of reflection and release. It balances light and dark, especially during the long nights of winter. Snowflake Obsidian is also a protective stone. Next crystal on the list is Carnelian. Carnelian is a stone of vitality. It stimulates creativity. It is great for courage and passion. It is also really good for the metabolism, and it promotes energy. The next stone on the list, or crystal on the list, is garnet. I actually have a little bag with garnet crystal chips. Now, these are a little harder to show. Garnet has this dark, deep reddish color. Kind of reminds me of like the color of blood. Now, garnet is a stone of regeneration, passion, courage, vitality, and creativity, just like carnelian. Next crystal on the list is citrine. Here I have heat-treated citrine, which is really heat-treated amethyst, because when amethyst is heated at really high temperatures, it turns yellow. And here we have natural citrine. Now, both of these are crystal chips, which I love for crystal grits. Now, citrine is good because it is a really lucky stone. It attracts prosperity and abundance. It is a stone of hope and joy, and it reminds us of the sun. It's a really, really lucky stone. Next, we have orange calcite or calcite. Now, I really love this because it reminds me of like a slice of like orange or like a tangerine or something. It just looks really juicy. Reminds me also of like creamsicle. Now, orange calcite promotes joy and happiness. It's good for balancing the emotions. It is also an energizing stone, and it is really good for cleansing. Next crystal on the list is, of course, clear quartz. Now, I've said this before, but if you can only afford one crystal, I would say get clear quartz, because honestly, you can really program clear quartz to help you manifest anything you're looking to bring into your life. It is like a multi-purpose crystal, right? And also it is an amplifier. That's why clear quartz is on this list. Clear quartz is a stone of clarity. Again, it's good for manifestation and amplification, and it's also really good for healing. So I feel like this can definitely help with any other crystals that you're using. You could actually amplify the energies of all the crystals that you are using for your Yule season, right? Cleanser, protector, and healer. Next crystal on the list, of course, a pyrite, also known as fool's gold. Now, pyrite is a protective stone. It promotes abundance and wealth and prosperity. Next crystal on the list is my absolute favorite. It is moss agate. Now, I would say that if I could only have one crystal, it would be moss agate, even though clear quartz is really, really good. I really love moss agate. Now, this is my very first piece of moss agate, and again, I love it. Now, moss agate refreshes the soul. It is great for new beginnings, for rebirth. It is a stone of wealth. It attracts abundance. It balances emotions. It is grounding. It promotes stability, and it's another protective stone. I feel like it's also great at promoting good health as well. I feel like this moss agate stone has it all. Next crystal on the list is bloodstone. Bloodstone promotes good health. It is a grounding and protective stone, and it is an energy cleanser. All right, so we have 2 more crystals to go. Next crystal on the list is emerald. I have a raw piece of emerald right here. Emerald is a stone that I haven't actually worked with, so I actually just did some research on this. Emerald promotes harmony. It enhances unity, unconditional love, and partnerships. And the final crystal on the list is ruby. Now, I don't have ruby, but my pendulum is ruby in suicide, also known as annualite. But let's read about ruby. Now, ruby is a protective stone, especially against psychic attacks, vampirism of heart energy. Now, you probably know what an energy vampire is. It's like when you're close to someone where you feel like they kind of like suck all the energy out of you. Like you just feel so tired when you're around a certain person, right? They're kind of stealing your energy, right? Just because of the way they are. It might be someone that doesn't really quite realize their effect on people, but ruby is a really good stone to kind of protect you against like energy vampires, right? But again, it's a highly protective stone, and it is a stone of abundance also, and it's an excellent stone for energy. Now again, I don't have ruby by itself, but I do have my pendulum, which is ruby in suicide, also known as annualite. This is a little hard to see, but those red parts in the pendulum are actually parts of ruby. Again, it's ruby in suicide, called annualite. Now, annualite boosts individuality, happiness, and self-esteem. It also restores peace. It balances the aura. It energizes, and it also amplifies spirituality. And you know what? Now that I think about it, green and red, I feel like annualite would also probably be really good to celebrate the Yule season. And that's it, you guys. Today's video was not very long, but I did want to go over some crystals that would be really good for the Yule season, the winter solstice, and just the holidays overall. Let me know in the comments down below which one of these crystals is your favorite. Let me know if you have a go-to crystal that you really like. As usual, if you love the things that I talk about, definitely subscribe, comment, like, and hit that notification bell so that you can keep winking out with me. Bye!